Before the organization was named Latinos Unidos, it was referred to as MECHA, a U.S. organization that was political and about Chicano unity. Chicanos at one point meant to include anyone with a Latin background. However, as time went on, the term Chicano was used mainly to refer to Mexican Americans.
You know that some students start from Puerto Rican heritage start asking if we are like not considered, we are not part. If there is just Mecha, they started asking to change it to Latinos Unidos.
The Hidden Faces Latin Excellence event covered topics such as colorism, identity, representation, and machismo. Machismo is defined as strong masculine pride. It goes with gender roles because it is how society expects us to act in the world.
It's always been gender roles. Men are meant to be the breadwinners, do all the hard labor, all of those things, and the women are supposed to stay home in the kitchen with the babies. Me and my wife don't subscribe to that.
I'm first generation. My mom was hardcore raised in Mexico, so a lot of the machismo aspects did come out, and every family gathering, it would be like, well, you can't cook, you can't clean, then like, you're not gonna find anybody, right? And so for me, it kind of motivated me to keep going.
At the Hispanic Heritage Month showcase, it allowed for culture to be shared through performances such as singing, dancing, poetry, and rap. This was to celebrate National Hispanic Heritage Month that goes from September 15th to October 15th. For the 2023 Day of the Dead event, LU collabed with Spanish Club to teach about the holiday. During the celebration, families decorate their altars with photos of their deceased loved ones. They also bring their favorite food or drinks they used to consume. Marigold flower petals and smells like bread of the dead are used to guide their deceased loved ones to their altars.
Like the higher you are to like heaven, well, it represents heaven, and the lower level represents like earth. So like that's why in the lower level, that's where the food is, the water.
Over the course of the several days that the holiday takes place, it's different days that are designated for different people, and we just share food and like stories especially, and it's really important to make sure we remember because we don't want to forget our loved ones, so they're able to come back.
Dancing is another way to represent your cultural background.
So salsa is something that it's a dance genre that originally started in Cuba back in the 1800s. However, it has been revolutionized all over Latin America, more specifically in Mexico and Colombia. Same thing with cumbia. Cumbia started off in Colombia, but it's been revolutionized in Mexico and states here like Texas. So I think these are very important aspects for our culture because it is something that makes us into who we are.
Latinos Unidos is a very culture-rich organization that continues to educate anyone willing to learn about Hispanic and Latin heritage as well as history.